It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's a slider for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Out to center, Varsho. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Big time power.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
And there's a strike.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jorge Polanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
In the air, center field, Varsho. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Mariners lead 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab here, Bryce Miller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, George Springer. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
One strike.
And that one upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it himself for 1 on a nailer. They get 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Just missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. Canzone pulls it down, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's Josh Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gausman back to work, and that is in for a strike. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Dominic Canzone, the next to hit. Right side, and it goes just foul.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
No score here in the second. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Toss the nailer, and that is that. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Victor Robles.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bounced up the middle. Jimenez on to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The other way. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one hammered. Springer ranging back, and that one is going to go. He'll touch them all, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
So one out, nobody on. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Not even close there. And that is ball one. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the ALCS. And strike one to the catcher.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Rodriguez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So 2 down, and now Jorge Polanco flied to center his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho sizing this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batting 8, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, out towards left center. Crawford pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and they're down 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off for
now
the Mariners,
it's Josh Naylor.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Dominic
And up next for
Canzone.
Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Robles batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And that is downstairs. Ball
1 ball,
1.
1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Fastball for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
Up next,
Just a
for
good
the
hit
Blue
behind
Jays,
third right there. That's a
hitter,
really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to.
Lucas.
The same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So a man at first. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
First and second, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One away. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. So now 1 and 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And that's too high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Gosman back to work. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Jimenez throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, his 2nd home run of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Rodriguez up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Shane Bieber getting loose out there. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off. Two outs, and misses inside. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And at first, now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses. Ball one. Runner on the move. Foul ball there. The Blue Jays down by 4 here in game 1 of the ALCS. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. That's in there. Strike one. And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
2 on with 1 out. Now here is Andres Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off left side.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer.
A walk, and he's also singled.
And it's fouled away. Varsho at second. Clement on at first with 2 down. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Tattooed and gone. And we're level. It's 4-4.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bryce Miller will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan
Number 22.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this
Ryan
bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shane Bieber. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The Mariners, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez getting ready to go. And there's a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one missing inside. Fouled off. He was late. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. 1 out. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, called strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Suarez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This to third. Slings it across, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Robles hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the first offering is not close. Action in the pen down there. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hancock getting loose as well. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a foul out of play. One. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's outside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Blue Jays.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brendan
54.
Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Dominic Canzone.
Left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out, and there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. Little, a 6'2 southpaw. He throws a curveball, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Crawford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike. Chopper right side. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains tied at 4.
Now pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
26.
7th. Emerson Hancock.
Emerson Hancock.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off
Ernie
for Toronto,
Clement. 1 for 2.
baseman, Ernie Clement.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. And ball 1. That one not close. 2-2. That one down the line. Suarez. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in game 1 of the ALCS. Hancock picks over, and he's back in easily. On the ground to first, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On the nailer, we get 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a base hit up the middle. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 48, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Back to the top of the order. And now here is Randy Arozarena. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Okay.
And another ball. Late with the swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Rodriguez also getting ready. And that is out of play. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Move to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner takes off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. This game's all tied at 4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Left fielder, George
Hancock back to work. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On to pinch run, Miles Straw. One out, runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Edge of the zone, call the strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw, he's out of third.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shot when he took off. But trying to steal third like that, it's kind of risky when you're already in scoring position. So you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that skips into dirt. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire preparing to come on if needed. Jackson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're on to the 9th in game 1, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and here comes the closer, Jeff
Number
Hoffman.
23.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now for
Leading
Seattle,
off for the
Josh
Mariners,
Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Chopped left side. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now a chance for Dominic Canzone. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one is upstairs. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher up and loosening in the pen. One down, base is empty. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The shortstop takes a ball. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one lifted to left. And George makes the grab. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Andres Munoz.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the count 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Naylor takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. And that one fouled off. One strike away from securing game 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt, now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Two and two.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in game 1 of the ALCS. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That's worth the price of admission. And we're starting over. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Ernie Clement. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. Munoz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Check swing went around, and the count's even at 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Toronto picks up one on this homer. All even at 5 apiece. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is Springer. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle.
Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. Bases empty, one away. You're in extra innings.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering misses down and away. Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Checks his swing, now with appeal to third, and no swing. It's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jeff Hoffman won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
change here, Yariel Rodriguez.
Number 29. Yariel Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-2. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run at first, and here in extra innings. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Mariners lead one, and this remains a 5-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Gabe Spire. So now pitching for the Blue Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Late swing, fouled off. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting. Shortstop,
and here is Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. No need to offer that pitch until you get to two strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now, let's see if they force some action with good.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Miles Straw will hit next. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The winning run at third. And we're in the last half of the 10th. That's off the mark. And a full count now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Base hit center field. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off to win game one.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
The final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.